Hi guys, how are you today? Today is April 2025 and I am Petra from Ray of Light. Welcome to your morning conversation with Spirit here at Ray of Light Transformation on Rumble and YouTube channel as well, which is Angel Reading by Petra, New Way of Living. Thank you so much for your support, for being here, for listening and sharing love and light to many. Without you, we would not be here. So thank you so much for your support and expanding this beautiful Ray of Light tribe. And as always, we love you all the Goddess way of the Ruby Heart. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you would like to. And for those who are new to my channel, I do channeling work. So if you would like to book consultation with me, you can do so at energysk.com or my new website, which is petrasimmonsray.com. If you are in the need of ivermectin or any other medicine or herbal supplements, you can go to energysk.com, and the link is also below this video. So in this video, we will be looking at vibrational energy for April, May, and upcoming months. What we need to focus on, 2 timelines left, 2 Trumps left, and more. So let's start without any further ado, and let's calibrate ourselves to the higher frequencies as we always do. One with nature, one with universe, one with spirit, one with source energy, one with light, inner being. I am Ray, Ray of Light, Raya. I am everything, everything is me. We are everything, everywhere, all in once. So let's see how the April looks like from the energetic vibrational point of view. And also, before we start, I wanted to thank to all of you guys who are purchasing our products from energysk.com. We are supporting several humanitarian projects from all of the proceeds, so you are part of this beautiful co-creation. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep buying products from us because we are putting all of that money and support humanitarian projects, doing a lot of good in the new. So that's how we are moving into the new, actually. So get ready for a powerful and transformative time as we dive into April and May 2025. So we know we had 3 timelines. 2 were artificially created and 1 timeline that is natural timeline for humans and their evolution and transformation on this earth, created by Ray of Light. We know each timeline had Trump in it. Why am I mentioning Trump in this equation? Well, he was chosen for a specific role to play by last 300 standing long time ago, and he also agreed to this plan and stepped into the ray of light that created this world to accomplish his task. One of his tasks was to defeat the dark forces. We know who they are: Cabal, Deep State, blah 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 blah, right? And uplift the humanity from darkness to light on this earth and bring peace, harmony, and prosperity to humanity. Also, he is a bridge between the old system to the new, which will be called meritocratic society. And we talk quite a bit about the meritocratic society, so if you are not familiar with that, please check out our videos or just do the research what it is and what it stands for and how beautiful that is for us humans to create and co-create this society for all of us, right? So what we have now is 2 timelines left. one that is artificially created with deep state Trump figurine in it, and one timeline that is natural to humans with real Trump and his team. I can explain on that and give you more insights what to look for. So when we switch from 3 timelines to just 2 ones, right? So do you remember about the time when the helicopter collision happened with the American Airlines? I think it was around January 29 or something like that. So anyway, that was one of the turning points where another aberration was created in artificial timeline that affected a natural course of the real timeline. As a result of that, one of the 3 timelines was destroyed. So as of now, we still have one artificially created timeline and the real timeline, right? So when you start paying attention to the information that is presented to you from both timelines, and you are using your inner guidance system and common sense, you can see the split in Trump's personalities and speeches that he gives on the same topic. And not just Trump, but all the characters that are in both timelines, right? So it is not just the Trump that one is in artificial created world or timeline and another one is real. They are players on both sides, so you need to pay attention who is actually talking and from which timelines, right? So keywords for this month: transparency, more clarity, more evidence about corruption of the Congress and who is behind it, who is a true leader of this country. More and more confusion and chaos is going to be created in upcoming months. But at the end of the day, many of you will realize that it is just that confusion and chaos artificially created to deviate many of you from your path to the new. We are going to be regrouping, reevaluating, and revisiting almost everything in our life. Why? Because in this new influx of energy that is coming in May and in upcoming months, it is empowering us to be more creative and more excited moving into the new, leaving old world behind. So the new influx of beautiful energy is coming our way, empowering us to keep moving forward and giving us more and more clarity. We just need to pay attention to it. At the beginning of the month, we were still feeling kind of sluggish, tired, and not very motivated to do anything. But as we move forward into the middle and the end of the month, we will be gaining more and more momentum. Further we go, we will be getting the opportunity to change and leave things behind that does not serve us anymore. Let's give you an example with fluoride in water. So the new government system, as we know, is giving us the opportunity to change things on local levels. It is up to us, the people, to make that change. It is up to us individually to filter out the fluoride from our drinking water. It is up to you to stop buying things that contain fluoride. It is up to you to protest or write a petition to your local authorities in your state to ask to prohibit fluoride in the water. Are you seeing where we are going with this? So in other words, the fluoride has been known for many years that it's a neurotoxin and it's really bad for humans, for human consumption. It is also used in rat poison. We know this for many, many years, and many of you are filtering your water. You are not buying anything that contains fluoride. But now, since it has been officially set by the leaders, now you actually, many of you who didn't know this, have the opportunity to do something about it. And we know that many states already are taking fluoride out of the drinking water, but many states are still going to keep the fluoride in the water. And that's up to you. It is your responsibility, and you need to take actions and make choices, right? So now you have the information, and it is up to you what you are going to do with it. But this time around, you have some powerful people standing behind you to support you and fight with you. Okay, so that's like everything else. Many of you are still seeking for the Epstein list, right? Well, you are not going to get a PDF file to print it out. The list or the people involved with all of that ugly stuff, they are already being shown who they are, right? So you are not going to get PDF file as you think or you are conditioned to get. So you just need to follow out the information and put things together on your own and use your common sense. So for now, you are being shown how dysfunctional and split the Congress is. It is currently down. It is crumbling down as we speak. Not to mention that each congressman has its own handler from foreign country that makes decisions for them, and will not. And I will not expand on this because you will hear more and more information about this sick, corrupt foreign interference with our government soon. We are going to be doing a lot of reevaluation, revisiting our dreams, what we truly want, and make sure that we still want what we want and how we want it, and whether that still resonates with our pure heart's desire and our vision moving into the new. This is why many of us will experience events that are repeating and resurfacing, so we can reevaluate our position where we stand. This is a good time to give yourself permission to go back and forth and change your mind if you need so, to make sure that everything you do is in alignment with the heavens and your primal purpose, right? Ask yourself if you are in alignment and in harmony with the natural timeline and how you feel about it. It is your special time and special moment to do that. Why? Because you need to figure out difference between those two timelines. Pick one and move forward. This is your job. Nobody will do it for you. From all of this, you will gain a new perspective on things. This is so much that it's going on, and it is exciting time for all of us. So we can expect new reveals, more solid evidence about the corrupt systems. But remember, we all as collective one have to make changes moving forward, first as an individuals and then as collective unified group. We are expecting another emotional spike globally, and we know what that means, right? Many of you will feel the pressure to act in instant to the presented situation only because it is not natural for humans to experience the vision. Now, most of you will feel like you are pulled into the three different directions at once. And on top of that, many of you are still separated from source energy. So the pressure is coming from the feeling of being excited about the new way of being and doing, moving forward in full speed, and then still feeling the old system creeping in here and there, holding us back. This will all help us to understand more of who we are, and also let us to pay more attention to details. So hold that hold that undeniable excitement unleash for now. Keep building the momentum and the solid ground under your feet, and then move forward with full speed, right? Full force. Now remember, this is a vibrational energetic forecast for collective energy, and your personal experience might be a little different. However, we all are going to be exposed to the new wave of creative energy that is coming in summer months, and that will shape your experience on personal level moving forward. This energy will try to express itself through humans in a profound way. This energy is not interested in the vision. This energy wants to create, build, and move into the new and express itself through us humans and enhance our natural ability to create and co-create, giving us humans the opportunity to see what we individually stand for and what is important to us in a pure form. So see now why the conflict. How is this new energy going to influence us as we step into April and May? Is that our main focus is going to be family, safety, home, health, and grounding. We are going to pay more and more attention to how we feel, what's going on a deeper personal level. Take advantage of this time to go within, recalibrate, reconnect to your spirit, do some serious inner work, and some of you need to do spring cleaning, right? And really ask some personal questions such as, is my home still good for me? Is my family right? Okay, so how is my family? How are my friends? How is my neighbor? Am I still with right friends? What kind of friends do I have around me? Who am I inviting into my life? Do I still resonate with all of this, or do I need to adjust, regroup, and recalibrate myself to new conditions so I am in alignment and in harmony with my purpose? The thing is that we already know what works for us and what doesn't in our life. So this is just an opportunity for us to revisit and reinforce the aspects of our life that work and leave everything else behind. We know that all this chaos around us in this world comes and goes. This is not the new information, so do not get stuck there, right? The universe is always in flux. This is all for today, guys. So we love you all, the Goddess way of the Ruby Heart, and this is the message from Last 300 Standing. Have a beautiful day, and we will talk to you soon again.